What's good, man? What's cracking? What's cracking? What's up, K Mac? What's happening, man? What's Gucci, man? What's goody? You see Cardi B? But yeah, that shit was. I saw like 2 seconds of it. I ain't even gonna lie. I just saw that she interviewed him. I ain't watch it. I just seen that she interviewed him, and I was like, oh Lord. And I don't dislike Cardi B. I like her as a personality. She's funny. She got good charisma and whatnot. I just don't need her to be like a political leader. I don't have no problem with her doing what she do. I'm not anti Cardi B in any way. Like, it don't matter. Like, it's just like, it's always gonna be artists like that, female artists that are risque and shit like that. It's always gonna be like, that's no big deal to me. I just don't need her to fucking be a fucking spokesperson and shit. Yeah, I'm sure it was ridiculous. Biden is such a fucking idiot, man. He's clueless, man. I didn't think Mary J. Blige was that bad. All Mary J. Blige did was sing a song. That's what she do. Mary did what she do. She sang. I didn't see nothing wrong with what Mary did, man, to singing to Hillary. She sang. Mary didn't go in there and try to fucking talk politics and shit. She started singing. I'd have been better off if Cardi B would have kicked the freestyle and shit to Joe Biden. That'd have been better. She out there trying to talk politics and shit. Goddamn idiot. What's up, Bird Nation? Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. Cardi B is just a goddamn idiot, man. That's all. She's a dumb broad, some dumb broad from the Bronx. Some stupid broad from the Bronx. That black people that made a fucking leader and shit. Some stupid broad from the Bronx that black people that made their leader. That's all. Trey Songz, I ain't heard his name in a minute. Trey Songz, what the hell Trey Songz do, man? Who's up to date on this Trey Songz situation? What the fuck did Trey Songz do, man? They talking about Trey Songz out here doing some real skeptical shit. It said, am I reading correctly? Trey Songz telling somebody to catch an Uber to come eat his booty? What the hell? What the hell? What the world? This said Trey Songz calling somebody over there to eat his what the fuck? It says, so Trey Songz let some white woman call him nigga, but he overlooked that because he was more interested in the fact that she wanted to eat his ass. Hold on, man. Let me see something, man. Let me see something, man. Trey Songz, man. What's wrong with you, Trey? What you doing, Trey? Hold on, let's see.
Trey Songz. How did you fuck him? I don't.
Nastiest thing you've ever done. Let's hear it.
I got peed on too. Not but I didn't know what was happening. He just did it. He just like. Bitch, please stay home. Fuck Trey Songz. How did you fuck him? I don't give a fuck. Yeah.
Wait. How did he surprise pee on you? What?
Okay, so I go to the bathroom to wipe the nut off my face, like in between rounds. He follows me in there. He's like in the bathtub. I'm like, okay, so I do, and I'm like laying down. He's standing over me, like jacking off, and he's like, put your pussy. I'm like, okay, so I do, and then he's like, put your tits. So I do, and then he literally just peed on me like that, and I was like, what the fuck on my eyelashes? And he's like, you're fine, and I was like,
You're fine. How many rounds has Trey Songz gotten him?
oh, 5 million.
Really?
Yes. When I
It's like 5 chicks these dudes be passing around. That one chick, that's the chick that Snoop be cheating on his wife with. Celine, whatever her name is, Celine. That's the one chick Snoop be cheating on his wife with.
I left there the pile of condoms on the ground. I was like, whoa, I don't even.
You wore a condom every time?
Yeah.
Holy
thank God.
shit, this guy's got a
Did you know well that how you told me? What?
I wish she wasn't as nervous, but I'm not gonna make her go out.
Harry got mad at me for like talking about him. I don't give a fuck.
Who cares, bitch? Just don't ever see him.
Terry?
No, Trey. But every bitch I know that has fucked him says the same shit. Like,
that he pees on him?
yeah,
I think
and
his
he's
kid-
psycho. Like, he took my phone and my purse away for like a whole day, held it over the balcony, was like, bitch, if you try and leave, I'm gonna drop this shit. I'm like,
But y'all didn't want to believe me.
And he's
he
just...
did the same thing to her. Like, he just does the same shit. He's like, weird.
But so he keeps you in a hotel room for this long, and he's just fucking you like a million times?
Yeah, and I kept asking, like, when can I leave? What time is it? And he, like, just wouldn't answer. He would just fucking ignore me, and I'm like, okay. And then he was like, you can leave when I go, like, to my flight. And I was like, okay, when's that? Wouldn't tell me. I'm like, okay.
Damn, Trey Songz out here. Trey Songz out here. Trey Songz out here kidnapping broads, man. Trey Songz out here kidnapping broads, man. I never got that, letting some girl put her tongue down there, man. I never wanted that, man. I never wanted that backdoor tongue action, man. I'm sorry. I've never wanted anything. A girl to do anything. Anybody to do anything. A lot of guys like that. They like when the girls, they want girls to eat. I wouldn't even want a girl if I heard she did that before. I wouldn't even want to be seen with a woman in public that who did that before to somebody. Yeah, they be wanting that. They be wanting that, man. Them dudes be wanting that, man. Peeing on people and kidnapping broads. Baby, if you want to leave, you can leave. If you want to leave, you can leave. And then it's the same broad that they are. He kidnapping the same broad that every single dude in the industry done already smashed. These dudes passing around the same 20, 30 broads. All the black actors, black ball players, black singers, they all passing around the same 30 white girls, the Hispanic girls. He like to get his booty ate, man. He like his booty. He like getting his booty ate. Damn. Oh. What's up, Cyrus? The melanin fudge pie. There's another girl talking about him.
Did you and Trey Songz ever get cool again?
Man, I've not talked to that guy. I've not spoken to that guy.
Was it a misunderstanding? Like, cause you accused him of sexual intimidation? Songs ever get cool? Did you and Trey Songz ever get cool again?
Man, I've not talked to that guy. I've not spoken to that guy.
Was it a misunderstanding? Like, cause you accused him of sexual intimidation? Like,
it wasn't a misunderstanding.
She told the story of what?
I tell my truth, and I just thought it was real interesting that after all those things went down, someone else had something to say. So it wasn't like I don't like when people think that somebody is just gonna be saying something just to say it. First of all, I love black people. I love my people. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna try to ever tear nobody down, try to tear no black man down. That's not who I am. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not what I stand for. That's not what I'm about. So if I say something, I'm saying something for a reason. And I feel like so many times black women say stuff and nobody gives a shit. Excuse my language. Nobody gives a fuck when sometimes black women say something. But somebody of another complexion, somebody of another color, they say something, and then it's like, we're taking it to court. It's time to get serious. Hashtag me too.
So Trey Songz got her too. Trey Songz, man, they coming after Trey Songz, man. Trey Songz in trouble, man. So the girl said, let me eat your ass. He said, where you at? The girl, I want to see, let me see something, man. Hold on, Trey Songz, man. What's going on, man? The white girl, she said the white girl called him a nigga. That white girl probably say she Hispanic or some shit. So she probably ain't even considered white by these dudes. Well, that girl, that was Keke Palmer. They say Trey Songz like get that backdoor tug action, man. I don't know, man. Hit one if you like that. If you like it, it's okay, man. And if you like getting your shit ate, hit one, man. Here you go. Here go the text message from the girl to Trey Songz. She say, if you like getting your shit ate, fellas, hit one, man. No judgment. This is a no judgment zone. No judgment, man. No judgment. It's not my thing. It's just not my thing, man. It's so not my thing, man. I be farting this shit. I be having shit stains in my drawers, bitch. You don't want to go back there. Bitch, you don't want to go back there. You don't want to go back there, sister. White girl, you don't want to go back there. I be farting like shit. I be farting up a stone. I be trying to let them out slow when I'm on live. I'm like, salute, Cornelius. Oh yeah, Jam Master Jay was a drug dealer. We getting to that next, man. Cause they trying to gloss over that. That's why I took the street so long. I'm gonna get into that next, man. I just want to see shit, my wife be like, man, you got shit stains in your drawers, man. I can't have nobody doing that to me, man. I'm sorry, man. He said DMV or nothing, salute, man. Yeah, man. This nigga Trey Songz out here letting them chicks. So listen. This Trey Songz talking to the IG model. He said, you're so gay for blocking me. He says, stop sending me them weak ass videos all the time. Then she said, you don't even say shit, so how would I know, weirdo? And then she says, I'm in LA, babe. Let me eat your ass. White girl was like, I'm in LA, babe. Let me eat your ass. What kind of conversation is this, man? I'm old, man. I'm too old, man. Nightly news with Ock Nation News. You can choose the only interactive news program on YouTube. Mods, post the link. Mods, post the link. He said, get some new underwear. He's stupid. Baby, y'all want you. I'm sorry, man. I just never. This never been nothing that even remotely. This never been nothing remotely. He said, I'm in LA. She said, I'm in LA, babe. He ignored it. She said, yeah, let me eat your ass. That nigga said, call me. Call me. That nigga was egging her. That nigga he was curving her. She said, let me eat my ass. Nigga, call me. Call me. She speaks Spanish, so she not white no more. You know how niggas think. Niggas, if you white and you speak Spanish, you not white no more. You a person of color. All you gotta do is go take Spanish lessons, and you become a person of color. I don't know. That chick could be something, man. She's something. She not black. She's something. You're a person of color. She said, "Let me eat your ass." God damn. That nigga was like, cool. I don't know, man. Listen. If a broad even tried that, I'd smack her across the other side of the room, man. That's not my thing, man. I don't want nobody. I don't want nothing. I don't want that. That make you. Just the thought of it make me feel like I'm the chick and shit. Cause I like eating coochie. You know, I'm from a simpler time where guys ate coochie, girls gave head, and you had sex. I ain't in all these damn positions and shit. Now the girl eating you out. Man, I'm from a simpler time, man. I'm old, man. I come from a simpler time. Girl give you head, you give her head. Y'all do a missionary and then go about your way. Throw it a little doggy style, but or some, you know, maybe she rides you or something. I ain't in all this extra stuff, man. Let me eat your ass. Ugh. Don't eat, like, for her to say that like that, for her to be like, I'm in LA, let me eat your ass, like, that's like something that my man be doing on the regular. That's like his go-to. That's like, and the thing about it, your prostate gland, you don't wanna start exciting your prostate gland, because then it take more and more. It take more and more. Like, once these dudes start letting these girls eat them out, now their prostate gland starts to be the thing that makes them, you know, climax. And once you climaxing off your prostate gland, being excited, then you start needing more and more pressure, more and more pressure, and more pressure on your prostate gland. Next thing you know, that's when they be asking the girl to stick their finger in there. It's dudes that be asking girls to stick their finger in there while they doing it. I mean, it's dudes that be asking the girl to stick their finger in there. Cause the tongue could only go but so far. It's like they get turned out. Then the next escalation from the finger, of course, the next escalation from the tongue to the finger, and then you know what's next. Tongue, finger. Once the tongue out don't do it no more, then the finger got to do it, and then once the finger not doing it no more, it's just a slippery slope. No pun intended, man. You don't want to even open that door, man. That's the thing about me. First of all, I don't want to be sitting there with my legs cocked or bent over while some girl. Nah. I don't even like them positions, man. Second of all, I don't even want to open that door. Once you open that door, Once you open that door, man, it's hard to close that door because it's pleasure. It's something you getting pleasure from. You getting pleasure from a woman sticking her tongue there. And once that start feeling good, you won't want up the ante and up the ante and up the ante and up the ante, because we human beings, we love pleasure. We love pleasure. We love pleasure. Anything that brings us pleasure, we want more of it. I don't even open that door, man. I mean, obviously it feels good to these guys. They doing it. Like, she called them, she texted him and said, yo, I'm in LA. The nigga ignored her. For 2 hours, he didn't text her back. This nigga, then she said, yeah, let me eat your ass. This nigga said, call me. She wanted to get his attention. That's how women are. They gonna keep fucking trying to get your attention. She wanted to say something that was gonna get his attention. He ain't give a fuck she was in LA. So what, you in LA, bitch? You was like, I eat your ass. Oh, for real? Word? Alright, I'ma send an Uber. Catch an Uber, I'ma pay for it. I'ma send a limo service to get you. Service to get you. Yeah, it's real quick, man. It's a real, like, these guys can't be like, you can't stop. I'm telling you, man, you can't stop. It's like if you getting some head, and you getting just some regular 80s head. Remember that 80s head where they just do? You gonna want to advance to the ghetto gaggers and shit. You gonna want to advance to the deep throat and shit. Everything's an escalation. That's why you gotta be careful with these things. Like, you letting the girl penetrate you with her tongue. She's penetrating these girls. These girls are penetrating these guys with their tongues. What happens when that don't hit like it used to, and you need an escalation? You need something more. It's just a slippery slope, man. Don't you open that door, man? You open that door, man. You can't close it. That's a door when you open that joint. That's like heroin. It's like taking heroin. They say never use heroin. You can never use heroin once. How many of y'all ever heard that? I had an uncle on heroin. I lived in a neighborhood where a bunch of people was on heroin. And they say don't try to use heroin once. Don't think you're gonna use heroin once. It don't work like that. Don't open that door. You never open that door. Because you can't just use, it's like a Dorito. That's a better example. Doritos. Don't buy a bag of Doritos and just think you're going to eat one. Yeah, I heard crack, but heroin is worse. Heroin is worse. But yeah, crack, all that shit. You can't, like, this a door that, man, I'm telling y'all, Ock Nation, keep y'all guys here, man. If you haven't opened this door, keep that door closed, man. Slam that door shut. Slam it shut, lock it, put a bolt lock. Yeah, Pringles, them sour cream and onion Pringles, man. Oh man, Pringles, I love Pringles, man. But I like Doritos better, man. But this a tough one, man. Sun chips though, My favorite of all time for real are Sun Chips. Sun Chips is that you cannot just eat one. I eat the whole bag, man, when I eat Sun Chips. But yeah, man. My man Trey Songz, man. Oh Lord, Trey, man. Trey, you out here looking real crazy. So. This dude sent her. Oh shit! Hey, glad I brought my charger here. Y'all lucky I brought my charger, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all hit that. We should have about 30 likes in this motherfucker. Make sure y'all hit that Cash App. Hit that PayPal, man. Yeah. Make sure you hit that Cash App, hit that PayPal, man. He said, these bros crazy, man. Oh, Lord, man. I'm mad. So I'm getting, man. Keep that door closed, man. Don't open that door. Let's see Jam Master Jay, man. I wasn't shocked that Jam Master Jay was in the streets because when he got killed, it took too damn long for them to find it. Nobody in the streets would talk. So 2 men were arrested in the killing of rap pioneer Jam Master Jay. Jam Master Jay was moving them things, man. Jam Master Jay was moving them chickens, man. He was moving them chickens. Damn, Jam Master Jay. So this mean that Run DMC was in the drug game. Run DMC was moving that weight, man. I thought, goddamn, that shit started. So you rap niggas been fucking moving weight since the beginning of the fucking shit. I thought that was a simpler time. How many of y'all thought that Run DMC and fucking Jam and fucking the Furious 5 and shit and the Get Fresh crew and all that shit, Dougie Fresh, I thought that was a simpler time, man. How many of y'all thought that was a simpler time, man? I thought it was just about rap, man. So let's say a federal grand jury has indicted 2 men in the long unsolved murder of Jam Master Jay, a pioneering DJ of Run DMC who was killed in 2002. Jam Master Jay, born Jason Mizell, was fatally shot at a recording studio in the Queens neighborhood of Jamaica when he was 37. Damn, that nigga was only 37. Oh man, they was kids when they came up. Damn, they was kids. They was like 17 when they came out. Damn. Nearly 18 years later, the U.S. Attorney for the Eastern District of New York unsealed the criminal indictment alleging that Carl Jordan Jr. and Ronald Washington conspired to kill Jam Master Jay in retaliation for a drug dispute. So what happened was Jam Master Jay was going to cut a dude out the deal. There was a dude that wanted to, okay, here you go. The indictment alleges that Jam Master Jay was involved in transporting kilogram quantities of cocaine between 1996 and 2002. Damn, Run DMC was in the drug game, man. Run DMC, man. The fuck? What the fuck? Fuck we gonna find out next? The Sugar Hill Gang was some hitmen. The Sugar Hill Gang was out here killing niggas and shit. Kwame was a shooter. Kwame was out here shooting niggas. Yeah, it was DMX. Well, we already seen DMX. You gotta check out that Rough Rider Chronicles. It come on BET. I watched it last night. Rough Rider Chronicles. It's coming on tonight. Rough Rider Chronicles. It's about basically DMX and shit and how they came up. DMX was a fucking terrorist, man. DMX was a neighborhood terrorist. But yeah, all these guys is from the hood. Like you said, Run DMC from Hollis, Queens. That's a fucking black neighborhood in Queens. It's next to Jamaica. Jamaica and Hollis are like right next to each other. All these guys is from the fucking community. You said the Beastie Boys were doing PCP? Damn. PCP, hell of a drug. But yeah, so Jam Master Jay was doing fucking, was slanging kilos, man. He wasn't small time. He was moving kilos. God damn it. In July 2002, he acquired 10 kilos of cocaine, which was intended to be distributed by Washington and Jordan and others, the indictment states. So he was the plug. He was the plug. Jam Master Jay was the plug. He had these niggas working for him. The two dudes who killed him, who ended up killing him, was workers. He got killed by his workers. You used to live in Hollis, K-Mac? Tell us about Hollis, man. Give us the skinny on Hollis, man. They say so. Jam Master Jay got 10 keys, and he was gonna get these niggas to sell it for him. But a dispute between one of the guys and another person led Jam Master Jay to tell Washington that he would be cut out of the transaction. So then, that's one thing these rappers dumb as shit. They always give away the plan, man. Jam Master Jay should have just killed this nigga instead of fucking telling him. This is the thing that I don't understand, man. Jam Master Jay told the guy, look, you cut out of the deal. I'm not gonna give you none of these kilos to make no money off of. I hate to be fucking I know we in Black Lives Matter season, but hit one if you think that once Jam Master Jay realized that he wasn't gonna work with this dude no more, that he should have just killed him. Who agrees with me right there? Cause you in the drug game, man. Jam Master told the man, I'm not gonna give you none of these keys. You cut out of the deal. You can't make no more money. He'd have been better off just killing the nigga if you ask me. No, he wouldn't have killed him. Have somebody kill him. Not kill him himself. Like, not shoot the guy, like, but to have somebody kill him. Cause you telling a nigga that work for you that's making money, Jam Master Jay moving all these kilos, one of your fucking underlings, you telling them, look, man, you can't make no more money with me. And like it's just like he just gonna be like in the drug game. You gotta kill niggas, man. You can't cut niggas off. You can't fire nobody. You don't fire nobody. You got. Yeah, he tried to fire the guy. Jam Master Jay tried to fire the guy. Like, what the fuck? This ain't fucking AT&T or IBM or fucking Amazon or some shit. This ain't fucking Whole Foods and shit. Yeah, Tyrone, you've been late 3 times this week. We're gonna have to let you go. Like, this shit don't work like that. You telling the man, look, man, you not gonna be able to move no keys and make thousands and thousands of dollars a day and shit. So anyway, so after he told the guy that he was cut out of the deal, man, y'all don't be hitting that PayPal no more, that fucking Cash App, man. Make sure y'all hit that PayPal or that Cash App, man. So I can keep bringing y'all this news more often, man. If you being entertained, man. Washington and Jordan then conspired to kill him. The indictment states, on October 30th, they entered Jam Master Jay's recording studio with firearms, and Jordan fatally shot Mizell in the head and shot another man in the leg, according to the indictment. Jordan and Washington are each charged with murder while engaged in narcotics trafficking. So they came up in the studio. They was like, "Oh yeah, we fired." I'm fired. Oh yeah? Oh, for real? I'm fired? Alright, cool. I'm gonna go ahead and off and just not make no money now. Thank you. That's why you got killed. That's why the drug game, you gotta kill niggas for that shit, man. You can't just fire niggas, you gotta kill them. You can't just tell some nigga he fired unless it's like a fucking peon. It's just like the Nipsey Hussle situation. You can't tell some dude, hey man, people saying you snitched, so you can't come around no more. Alright? Cool. You're not gonna come around no more, right? Yeah, I'm not gonna come around no more. Alright, man. Peace, man. See you later. No hard feelings. The fuck? These rappers are crazy, man. The streets, you gotta kill a nigga, man. Can't just be like, yeah, man, you're no longer part of the drug syndicate. We're gonna move, this cocaine syndicate is gonna move on without you, brother. So, if you need somebody to put in a good word for you with another drug crew, I tell them. What? He said, damn, a little late for the stream. Yeah, man, you late, man. So Jam Master Jay, man. One of the guys also faces a conspiracy and 7 counts of cocaine. Damn. One of the guys who killed him was 18 when it happened. Damn. He was dealing with some youngins. That's what his problem was. He told the young boy, the dude who killed him was 18 at the time. Jam Master Jay was dealing with some young boys. Young boy was probably fucking the money up. Or probably in over his head. And Jam Master Jay probably was like, probably didn't want to kill him. Probably was just like, hey, younger man, this ain't for you, man. We gonna move on without you. Young boy came back and smashed his ass. God, dog. Yeah, those guys thought they got away with it. They did get away with it, though. If you think about it, if you in the streets and you kill somebody like that high profile, like you killed a member of Run DMC, that was a high profile case, man. The feds was trying to solve it. Just the fact that they still was trying to solve it 18 years later. Just think about that. They still was trying to solve it. That just let you know that these motherfuckers did get away with it. They could, like, they won. The one dude who killed him, who was 18 at the time, is 36 now. Jam Master Jay was 37 when he died. The other dude is 56. These motherfuckers gonna outlive Jam Master Jay. They gonna outlive him. He only lived to be 37. Damn, the one dude, the 56-year-old dude, he went to jail in 2010 for robbery, and he was supposed to get out next year. That's fucked up, man. My man was supposed to get out next year, man. And then they dropped this shit on him, man. My man was supposed to get out next year. He should have asked for an early release for COVID and went to fucking the Bahamas or some shit. Fled the country. Hey, Mr. J was out here moving them chickens, man. Ain't that a bitch? Jam Master J was moving them chickens, man. Tried to fire one of his employees. Them niggas was like, oh, nah, if we fired, what the fuck you mean you gonna fire me? I'm fired? Fuck you mean I'm fired? Yeah, dog, you fired, man. A word? Alright, cool. Cool, I'm fired. Alright, man. I'm out, man. I'm about to roll out. Alright, man. I'm gonna just come back to the studio. I'm gonna come by the studio later on and drop off my uniform. He said, goes to show you how much law enforcement hates black people. What the fuck are you talking about? Oh, yeah, I feel you. Yeah, that they still looking for the killer, the guy who killed this black dude. Yep, niggas ain't gonna talk about that shit. Niggas just ignore everything that don't show racism. Niggas, you would think niggas would have been like, damn, they still looking for the nigga, they still looking for the people who killed Jam Master Jay after 18 years? Damn. Thanks. Damn, police, thank you for that, man. Thank you for finding the people who killed our hero. Thank you for finding the people who killed, our great, musical legend. Thank you, thank you, policeman. Give me a city, man. Nightly news and Octa Nation news. You can choose the only interactive news program on YouTube. Support the channel via PayPal, via the Cash App. I'll get to that in a minute. I'll get to that in a minute. Norfolk. Police identify man dead from gunshot wounds. It's a 99.999 chance that this is a nigga. It's literally a 99.99 chance this is a nigga. Aaron W. Forbes. We don't know. We don't know. Who think man police identify man found dead from gunshot wound? It gotta be a nigga, man. Only niggas get killed in this country. They don't have no picture for him. He got a ambiguous name. His name, he don't got a name that just scream out nigga. His name Aaron W. Forbes. His name just don't scream out nigga. It say he got a racially ambiguous name. I know I can find out. I find out what race this nigga was. I find out. Let's see. Let's see. Yep, he was a nigga. He was a nigga. I'm telling you, man, when you see a headline that say gun victim, somebody got shot, it's a 99.9% chance it was a nigga. And even if his name ain't Dequarius or Quantavius or Deshaun or Markel, even if his name is Aaron W. Forbes, you can put the bank on it. 9 times out of 9. 9 times out of 10 that it was a nigga. They're the only people who get shot. They're the only ones who get shot in the streets. Niggas. So yeah, that nigga got whacked. Hey, look at this nigga. Caught on camera. Caught on camera. Man wanted after allegedly shooting that vehicle. No one was injured. You can't go to Norfolk to get rid of niggas. To get away from niggas. You can't go to Norfolk to get away from niggas. What we say, Milwaukee? Milwaukee. God damn it, boy. Oh my God. Milwaukee's lieutenant governor's name is Mandela Barnes. Now, wonder it's so much like Africa up there. Their fucking lieutenant governor's name is Mandela Barnes. It says, Wisconsin Lieutenant Governor Mandela Barnes keeps sense of humor over Joseph Biden's slip. They called that man Joseph. We already know that. Now that you know that the lieutenant governor's name is Mandela, you already know it's a jungle out there. Yeah, they got Zulu problems and shit. They got Zulu problems. And I bet all they talk about is racism up there. It's not enough black people. There's not enough opportunity. It's not enough opportunity for black people. It's not. Whenever you see black police chief, black mayor, black city council, all they talk about is how fucking racist the place is. That's all you hear is how racist that place is. Racism. We dealing with two pandemics, COVID-19 and racism. But goddamn, nigga, the mayor black, the city council black, the congressman black, police chief black, the battalion chief black. Everybody black. Why you dealing with racism? This is the Black Lives Matter activist that shot up that police officer's house. They've been charged. They've charged 2 men. He said blacks up front. Nah, nigga, I ain't telling you that blacks up front shit. You coming over here with your old fucking talking points from your pro-black channels and shit. Look at these niggas, man. These the blacks that's up front. You want to talk about blacks up front? This is blacks up front. Blacks up front, nigga. This is what it look like. God damn. These peaceful protesters, man. These the peaceful protesters that fired a shotgun at the Milwaukee police officer's home when they was out there peacefully protesting outside his house. God damn, you niggas savages, man. You niggas are savages, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. You niggas are savages, man. This is the officer, man. The officer had to kill a nigga, man. He had to shoot a nigga, man. This guy had to shoot a nigga, man. He killed a 17-year-old boy. He wasn't doing nothing. The little 17-year-old boy wasn't doing nothing but thugging, just getting his thug thizzle. Nigga had to shoot him. And Black Lives Matter showed up at his house. Tried to shoot him. Somebody said Chicago. Let's do Chicago, man. Do the shot, man. That damn mayor, she's just a goddamn mess, man. What's wrong with this mayor, man? So they trying to take the police out of the schools in Chicago. Cause you know that's the biggest problem for the kids. You know the biggest problem for the kids in school, in Chicago school, is the fucking police. The police officers that's stationed at the school to protect them is their biggest issue. Other than that, the kids in Chicago will be 100% safe. So they trying to fucking they call them resource officers. There have been several protests calling for Chicago police officers to be removed from public schools. This is why white kids, the few white kids that's still in Chicago public schools, their parents gonna move them out. The few white kids that's still left there. These niggas are protesting to remove police from Chicago public schools, which are the most dangerous schools in the country. Nothing but GDs and BDs and vice lords running the halls. And because George Floyd got killed, now they want to get rid of the fucking police in the Chicago public schools. Because George Floyd got killed. George Floyd seriously must have been a devil, man. George Floyd must have been an evil fucking spirit, man. He caused so much problems, man. every white parent is going to take their kid out of the school. The only reason there was a few white kids still left in Chicago public schools is because they had a cop at the school. Don't worry, little Timmy. If those joggers mess with you, just go tell the resource officer. He'll protect you. Now they about to get rid of that. So it's just going to be teachers and students. And if shit get real out of control, call the police. Oh my God, man. You niggas are fucking idiots, man. That's like the dumbest thing you could do, is take police out of Chicago public schools. And it's not because a police officer killed the kid in the school. They're not doing this. No police officer from Chicago has killed one of the students. This is because George Floyd got killed in Minnesota. You would think that, a police officer shot a student. Nah, that didn't happen.
To evolve with the situation. Y también vamos a seguir trabajando con estudiantes para estar seguro las bocas de ellos. That's what that's about. Close. Thank you. Nice job.
Mayor Lightfoot, Dr. Jackson, we're less than 3 weeks away from the first day of school. Are you confident that you have enough time to do this special training? You talked about Lurie Children's Hospital, the additional training on de-escalation, psychological training. It seems like it's a lot to digest with not that much time left. But do you feel confident that you can get this plan in place for the first day of school?
Oh yes. First of all, the work has been ongoing. It's not just starting today. I'm going to invite Jadine Chow, who's really been running point on this, to go forward. We always make sure that we're prepared, that we have the timeline in mind, and we make sure that we get everything done. But also the work is going to be, this isn't static training. It's also going to be taking place in refreshers through the course of the school year. And as you know, we're starting completely virtually, so that also gives us more time. Go ahead.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Jadine Chow. I'm the Chief of Safety and Security for Chicago Public Schools. To that question, we have been working ongoing.
This is the Chief of Safety and Security for Chicago Schools. This woman is the Chief of Safety and Security in Chicago Public Schools. You can't make this shit up. Yes, joggers will always jog. You can't make this shit up. This is the Chief of Safety and Security in Chicago Public Schools.
Throughout the summer to make sure that we have the training in place had we gone to a hybrid model. So as a matter of fact, we have training sessions scheduled in the coming weeks for the SROs, even though we are not going to be in the building because we are going to in-home or at-home learning. Having said that, your question about the Lurie participation and the MICVA Challenge participation.
A follow-up. Police officers were
Strengthen our selection criteria. So yes, there was a section in the previous IGA that spoke to acceptable disciplinary history. This year, we're moving to excellent disciplinary history. Based on the feedback we've received, we've tightened those parameters and to make sure that we have people in the building who are supportive of our children based on their records. In addition, the other important enhancement that has been made is the Chief of Operations will do a attestation of signing off and ensuring that all the SROs that have met our criteria have all that are be in our building have met our criteria. One additional enhancement that's in there that was not previous is that Chief of Operations will interview all of the SROs that will be in our building to ensure that there's not just a disciplinary fit, but also to make sure that there's a fit based on philosophy, based on their alignment with the mission that CPS has to support our children.
Can you clarify, do SROs, will they still have access to the CPD gang database? And I think the mayor might have answered this already, adding students to the database.
So it's explicit in the IGA that they are prohibited from adding any student information.
So they're not going to be able to use the gang database, even though fucking half of the kids are gang members. Half the kids in Chicago's public school are gang members. But the police ain't going to be able to use the gang database. Or even add kids to the gang database based on their gang affiliation. They just going to be there. Yeah, the kids ain't learning when they're in school. That's good. That's true. This virtual learning shit is gonna set black kids back, fucking. Cause hit one if you would describe your school, your public school you went to as a social setting or a learning setting. 1 for a social setting, 2 for a learning setting. I would describe the public schools that I went to as a social. They would be social settings. It was like, learning was secondary, or the learning was way down the list. It was clothes, status, girls, fighting, cliques, cracking jokes and shit. Basically babysitting fucking teenagers and shit, and young and preteens and shit. It was never about fucking learning and shit. Now I did go to some private schools that were more about learning, but the public schools I went to, they were not. It was learning was not what you like look forward to every day. You look forward to seeing your friends, hanging out, talking to girls. You just got through class. Class was just something that you just tried to get through. You're just trying to make it through class. Doing the least amount of work you possibly could. Cutting corners and shit. Yeah, this will be a lost year educationally. Yeah, this going to be a lost year. And then when the kids come back after this year, they're going to go back to a school that's very unsafe, because they're probably going to get rid of they're trying to get rid of the fucking cops. They're doing this everywhere. Oakland, they're doing this in all these democratically run cities. They're trying to get rid of the cops. Not because the cop shot one of the students. Again, none of this is being done because a cop shot one of the kids. This shit is being done because George Floyd got killed in Minneapolis.
Into the database. It's now called the Criminal Enterprise Information System. In addition, we're taking it a step further. Is we're removing all of the terminals they're not in all the schools, but where there were terminals.
Just to clarify, what we had before was essentially a decentralized system where district commanders made the decision about safety. It's unfortunate, again, that these aldermen haven't asked questions, and I think many of them fail to participate in the various briefings that we've offered. This isn't the way you get things done, and certainly not something like that. It's quite foolish, unfortunate that they are grandstanding again on an issue that's so important, which is the safety and security of our communities. There's a better way to get things done.
Mayor, we have a question from the Chicago Tribune, Hannah Leone, and she is asking about if there is a misconduct allegation against an SRO in the future, what will be the process for handling that among CPS and CPD? Does CPS have a system for tracking new allegations or sustained complaints against officers?
I hate.
Again, I'll defer to Jadine again with the particulars, but obviously we anticipated that nothing is static, everything is fluid, and there's a process by which that information will come from CPD to CPS.
There needs to be a moratorium on black bears. There literally needs to be a moratorium on black bears. No more black bears. No more black bears until we get this shit together, man. I'm calling. Who with me for calling for a moratorium on black mares, man? Who's calling? Who's with me, man? We need a moratorium on black men. They just don't have the IQ for this shit, man. They don't have the IQ for it. It takes a certain level of IQ, man. Look at this. This 15-year-old boy is a Chicago student, man. You got kids like this running around Chicago schools. God damn. Who the fuck? Let me turn this shit off. Hold on, man. Let me turn this shit off. Somebody sent me a fucking chain text. I don't want to be part of that shit. You got kids like this in Chicago area. Teen turns himself in, charged with fatal stabbing a 15-year-old boy in Glenview. So this is a suburb of Chicago. But you got a lot of little baby killers in Chicago. How many of y'all ever heard of the little boy Yummy? How many of y'all ever heard of that little boy Yummy? It's a whole bunch of Yummies, but he's the example. It's a bunch of kids like this, but how many of y'all ever heard of this little kid, Yummy, from Chicago? It's girls it's little killer girls, little girls that's gangsters and shit. Damn, the fuck? You say he was a GD? Yeah. And it's a bunch of kids like that in Chicago. Like, they just fucking little, and every city, but we're talking about Chicago. It's kids like this in every city. All these cities, man. Oh, Yummy. That's how you spell it, Yummy. Robert Sandifer, yeah. 11-year-old boy from Chicago. He had already had bodies. He had already had so many bodies. He was a little hitman. He was a little hitman. And there'd be little hitmen in Chicago like this, because the young boys, they usually gonna get out, like, they don't have a way. The system isn't made to deal with these young motherfuckers. Okay, the system ain't made to deal with these motherfuckers. The system ain't made to deal with young kids. It's catch and release, really, unless you commit like a murder or a rape. Then they'll put you in juvenile hall or something. And at the most they can keep you is juvenile life, so you get out when you're 21. It's a lot of little kids like that in Chicago. In these schools. These schools are insanely dangerous, man. Give me another city, man. These schools are very, very dangerous, man. I'm not even gonna lie to you, man. These schools are very dangerous. Oh yeah, hold on. Let me get to this email. I'm gonna get to Tampa in a second. Let me get to this email, man. Let me get to the email. Nightly News at Rock Nation News you can choose. The only interactive news program on YouTube. Make sure you guys hit that Cash App, hit that PayPal, hit that Super Chat, man. If you are being entertained. So let's see. At least 217 people have been charged with a federal crime, and more than 1,000 arrests have been made in a major metropolitan city since the Justice Department launched Operation Legend in July. That's great, man. Targeted policing. They know who the fuck is doing these shootings. They know who the fuck is running these drug rings. They know who the fuck is doing all this shit. All you gotta do is go get them niggas. You know? I love this, man. Cause this ain't like roadblocks and shit and fucking locking down the whole fucking community. Police on every fucking corner. Go get the niggas. You know who they are. They got gang units, gang task force. They know every tattoo these niggas got. They know every time these fucking gangsters get arrested, they take pictures of their tattoos. They know all these niggas' nicknames. They know every fucking where these niggas stay at, all their fucking baby moms. They got fucking files on all these gang members. These cities and these fucking task force and these agencies, they got files on all these fucking niggas. Just go get them. We ought to do Tampa, man. Tampa Bay. Go get these niggas, man. Oh God. You can't make this shit up. Something wrong with his mind. Something wrong with his mind. Something is wrong with his mind. Men broke into Florida home while wearing GPS ankle monitors. And I bet some of these niggas got released early due to COVID-19. They got released early. We're going to release you, nigga, because of COVID, but you got an ankle monitor. All right. You promise to be good? Yeah. Police say a group of men already on pretrial release for previous offenses are behind a string of burglaries carried out by them while they were wearing ankle monitors that track their locations. Law enforcement officials seized more than $150,000 in cash, an AK-47, a Smith & Wesson handgun, cell phones, iPads, jewelry, designer bags, ammunition, blank checks, fraudulent debit cards and credit cards, and a stolen vehicle. Police arrested 21-year-old Zion O'Dane Denver Hall, 19-year-old Tyrek Devontae Williams, and 18-year-old Tremaine Raekwon Hill. Nigga. God damn. Zion O'Dane Denver Hall, Tyreek Devontae Williams, and Tremaine Raekwon Hill. They're accused of being part of a criminal organization committing burglaries, armed burglaries, fraud, gun thefts, and other criminal acts throughout Florida. Hey, look. At least them niggas did it big. I'll give these niggas one thing. They did it big. These wasn't no small time motherfuckers. These motherfuckers was doing it big. These motherfuckers was really in the streets. Alright, we're gonna do St. Louis next, man. God damn it. I'm proposing they just give you niggas your own country, man. So I can. I'm staying here though. For the record, I'm staying here. But I propose that they give you niggas your own country. Who's with me? Who's with me, man? Who's with me? They need to give these niggas their own country. Take a piece of the United States. I don't know what state, what region, and just give it to niggas. And wash your hands from them niggas. Don't get the nigga, you totally autonomous. Y'all can let Cardi be the president. I'm staying here though. I'm staying here with the white people and the Asians, the Mexicans. But I'm pushing for you niggas to get your own country. All you niggas just go. You gotta go. You niggas gotta go, man. You niggas is a nuisance, man.
Accommodation.
You niggas is a nuisance, man. You niggas is a nuisance, man.
Following a developing story tonight, a protester claims she was injured by Tampa police during a confrontation. This is video from the moment she was arrested. Tampa police say... 8 on your side's Jeff Patterson joins us now live from police headquarters with more on what happened. Hey, Jeff.
Good evening, Josh. Well, there was an angry confrontation between two groups of protesters at this back in downtown Tampa. One of the protesters claims she was injured by police. This is video from the Tampa Police Department showing protesters on two different sides of an issue, angrily confronting each other. Some people had gathered claiming they were there to protect the Back the Blue mural in downtown Tampa. Others supporting Black Lives Matter arrived, both signing it. Then a little shoving starts. Tampa police say at one point Jay Passamore hit an opposing protester, and then they moved in to make an arrest. The Tampa Police Department released multiple body camera angles to show the arrest. As officers confront Passamore, she falls. Passamore claims she was shoved.
An officer, full-fledged, pushed me, shoved me.
Take a look again from another angle, and you decide what happened. I didn't do anything. I didn't push you. In the video,
she flopped, man. You Black Lives Matter niggas out here flopping, man. That was a flop. She trying to draw a charge, man.
Passamore can be heard. Point Jay Passamore hit an opposing protester, and then they moved in to make an arrest. The Tampa Police Department released multiple body camera angles to show the arrest. As officers confront Passamore, she falls. Passamore claims she was shoved.
An officer, full-fledged, pushed me, shoved me.
Take a look again from another angle, and you decide what happened. I didn't do anything. I didn't push you. In the video, Passmore can be heard screaming about her hip. Passmore says she was injured in a protest in
Now, do you feel me? Give these niggas their own country. Give them their own country. You gotta leave. If you want to stay, you can apply for some special visa to stay in America. But all black people gotta leave and go to this new country. We're gonna call it Blackistan.
when she was at the Blue mural in downtown Tampa. Others supporting Black Lives Matter arrived, both sides screaming at each other. Then a little shoving starts. Tampa police say at one point Jay Passmore hit.
So them people was them white people was down there on their Back the Blue rally, having their little fucking protest, their little things, supporting the police. These niggas come down there, and then a little shoving starts. You see how the news try to do? A little shoving starts.
An opposing protest.
Yeah, that was the worst thing black folks ever did, was ask for body cam.
An issue, angrily confronting each other. Some people had gathered, claiming they were there to protect the Back the Blue mural in downtown Tampa. Others arrived, both sides screaming at each other. Then a little shoving starts. Tampa police say at one point Jay Passmore hit an opposing protester, and then they moved in to make an arrest. The Tampa Police Department released multiple body camera angles to show the arrest as officers confront Passmore. Claims
I'm gonna get to
body camera angles.
I'm gonna get to that fake police report. I heard about that. Cannon Hennett trying to disparage Cannon Hennett. Niggas are sure compassionate. Niggas is spreading false lies about Cannon Hennett and his family.
To show the arrest. As officers confront Passmore, she falls. Passmore claims she was shoved.
An officer, full-fledged, pushed me, shoved me.
Take a look again, from another angle, and you decide what happened. I didn't do anything. I didn't push you. In the video, Passmore can be heard screaming about her hip. Passmore says she was injured in a protest in June when she was hit by a vehicle while standing in the street. No arrests have been made in that case. Passmore's attorney says she shouldn't have been arrested here.
When we let our government treat anyone the way they treated her, we're allowing them to infringe on all of our...
How could we let our government treat anyone the way they treated her? That's why I say y'all need your own country. Because Another thing about once you give niggas their own country, it's going to turn into a dictatorship. It's going to turn into authoritarian rule. The leaders are going to be very corrupt and they're going to be brutal. Hit one if you agree with me. When they give black people their own country, authoritarian rule is it's going to be a dictatorship. After like 2 years, it's going to be a dictatorship. And the leadership is going to be extremely brutal and cruel. It's going to be like fucking Zimbabwe and shit. It's going to be zero tolerance. You ain't going to be able to talk shit about the leader of Blackistan. You ain't gonna be able to tweet jokes about the leader of Blackistan. You ain't gonna be able to be on the news. The news anchor ain't gonna be able to come on the news every night and talk cash shit about the leader of Blackistan. Your ass gonna come up missing. There's not gonna be any expectation of human rights in Blackistan. If you get some rights, cool, but it's gonna be no expectation. It's gonna be like Africa. It's gonna be just like Africa. Other than the pyramids, other than the lie that you niggas built the pyramids, other than that lie, that big ass lie that niggas built the pyramids, Africa has been nothing but fucking warlords and fucking brutal chieftains. Chiefs and shit and kings, brutal, authoritarian, totalitarian chieftains and kings. One man rule. One dude runs everything. Brutally. With an iron fist. Charles Taylor, Mugabe, Idi Amin. The only places where you got a semblance of democracy, and it's a semblance. South Africa, which was run by fucking white people for years. But democracy is leaving South Africa. They about to say, fuck that democracy shit. I can't wait till they give you niggas your own country. Them niggas gonna be fucking fleeing back to the United States. To come back and live with me and the white people. I'm staying here. I'm not going over there with you niggas. When they give you niggas your own country, I'm not going to live there. Who gonna go live there? Here one, if you gonna go, if they gave black people their own fucking country tomorrow, how many of y'all would go live there? You got it. I'm talking about hands off. Hands off. It's just you niggas. You niggas running that shit. We taking our hands off you niggas. Y'all running. Fly, nigga, fly. We pushing you niggas out the nest. You getting pushed out the nest. You better fly.
Civil rights.
Passamore was not taken to jail after that incident. She was served with a notice to appear, then taken to a local hospital so they could look after her injuries. She is charged with resisting arrest and battery. Reporting live in downtown Tampa, Jeff Patterson.
The part they forgetting, they glossing over, is the fact that she hit one of those protesters, that one of the guys that were supporting the police, one of those pro-police supporters. She was getting arrested because she socked one of them. Don't ever forget that part of the story. She was the one who initiated the violence. She was the one that initiated the violence. See, St. Louis, man. What was that? Somebody just asked me something. I forgot already, man. What's that last super chat? What was he saying? He said any state, it doesn't matter. Yeah, it doesn't matter, man. So 2 hours ago, a man was hit with a gun and carjacked at a gas pump near downtown St. Louis. All right. Oh yeah, this is funny. This shit right here, this sweetie pie shit. God damn. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that Cash App, hit that PayPal, support the channel. Only ones bringing you news like this, man. You can't get news like this anywhere else, man. I'm gonna do a video on this later on, man. I'm gonna do a video about this sweetie pie shit later on, man. I'm gonna put this in my video, man. I'm gonna put this in my video later on, man. I'm gonna do this on my video on Ock Nation, man, tonight, man. That's a lot right there, man. So the man's taking steps to curb violence. Why don't they just say the man's taking steps to curb black violence? It's funny how they know how to omit race. Video shows black chaos on Washington Avenue as mayor takes steps to curb black violence. Why they ain't just say that? This is unfair to other races, man. You would think that in St. Louis, okay. You would think in St. Louis, you read this headline, you would think that the Asian people in St. Louis were partaking in this. The white people in St. Louis were partaking in this. The Spanish people in St. Louis were partaking in this. The Arab community in St. Louis was partaking in this. The Ethiopian community, the Nigerian American community. This is unfair, man. That the way they do this shit, man. Because it makes you think it's just all people in St. Louis. That this is people in St. Louis. Oh yeah, you were telling me about the can of Hennett thing, man. I'll do that tonight, man. I'm gonna put that in my video that I drop on Ock Nation News tonight. You subscribe to Ock Nation News, Davey Boyd. Make sure you subscribe to Ock Nation News, man. I'm gonna put that on my video tonight. I'm making a video tonight, man. On the day's news topics. I'm gonna put that tonight, man. That's a lot, man. That's a lot, man.
Girl was killed on Washington Avenue early yesterday morning, but these videos from late night and over downtown St. Louis, including one of this parking lot. This is And Mandy, that 17-year-old girl was killed on Washington Avenue early yesterday morning, but these videos from late night and overnight show problems across downtown St. Louis, including one of this parking lot. This is right across from Busch Stadium on the east side. The video was taken from one of the new lofts inside One Cardinal Way at Ballpark Village. You hear about 24 shots rapid fire. A car speeds the wrong way down Broadway. About a dozen more follow. Videos also show an ATV driver speeding in between cars through traffic.
This is a major USC? Right next to the fucking stadium? Y'all, this is a major US city near a professional baseball stadium where a legendary fucking team plays. Are you serious?
On Washington Ave. You hear about 24 shots rapid fire. A car speeds the wrong way down Broadway. About a dozen more follow after swirling through that parking lot. Videos also show an ATV driver speeding in between cars through traffic on Washington Ave. Drivers, streets, a fight outside of a bar spilling into the street. Residents and business owners say they have been reporting all of this to police. Now they're sharing the videos after police say 17...
So that's the girl that got killed. This white girl got killed. This white girl got killed. You niggas killed this white girl, man. This white girl lived to be 150 years old if she would have never came around you niggas. Here one of you know that. This white girl would have lived to be 159 years old. Had 1,000 grandchildren. And she would have never came out there and fucking tried to party with you niggas.
Year-old Sierra. You hear about 24 shots rapid fire. A car speeds the wrong way down Broadway. About a dozen more follow after swirling through that parking lot. Videos also show an ATV driver speeding in between cars through traffic on Washington Ave. Drivers speeding and burning rubber inside of a bar spilling into the street. Residents and business owners say they have been reporting all of this to police and city leaders since March. Now say 17-year-old Sierra Ward of DeSoto was killed when a 25-year-old was speeding, ran a red light, and crashed into downtown resident who does not want to be identified, moved here into a speeding, ran a red light, and crashed into the pickup she was in. A downtown resident who does not want to be identified off downtown from California with his wife and 2 kids. They're heartbroken by what they're seeing.
We're being terrorized every night. Shots fired into dwellings, up in the air, or at people, are being done right in front of the police. I mean, there's no regard for anything anymore. It's a full-on free-for-all. You walk the streets in the mornings and you find shells, casings.
Downtown neighborhood is still a very solid, safe neighborhood, but after about 10 o'clock at night, specifically on the weekend, we're seeing so much chaos with little police activity that people, they want to leave downtown. They want to move out of downtown.
Here one of you feel sorry for these white liberals in St. Louis. Here one of you feel sorry for these white liberals in St. Louis. This guy probably was protesting defund the police. He probably was down there defund the police. Because remember, silence is violence. That's what these crackers is telling themselves now. Silence is violence. So you could be racist just by not saying nothing about the plight of the black man in police brutality. If you just don't, if you say something bad about black people, but just not saying anything to help the black man's plight with the police is violence. So all these crackers protest every weekend. They online writing fucking think peace tweets, virtue signaling on Twitter. I don't want to hear shit about how you're being terrorized. Fuck you. I'm glad these niggas is doing this shit. I'm glad these niggas are doing this shit. I'm glad these niggas are terrorizing you niggas. I'm glad your little white girls can't fucking ain't safe in the streets no more. I'm glad you're waking up and finding shell casings and shit on the sidewalk every fucking morning. I'm glad. I hope it gets worse for you.
They don't want to be a part of it anymore.
Was speeding, ran a red light, and crashed into the pickup she was in. A downtown resident who does not want to be identified moved here into a loft downtown from California with his wife and 2 kids. They're heartbroken by what they're seeing.
Shots fired into dwellings, up in the air, or at people, are being done.
California with his wife and 2 kids. They're heartbroken by what they're seeing.
We're being terrorized every night. Shots fired into or at people are being done right in front of the police. I mean, there's no regard for anything anymore. It's a full-on free-for-all. You walk the streets in the mornings and you find shells, casings.
Downtown neighborhood is still a very solid, safe neighborhood, but after about 10 o'clock at night, specifically on the weekend, we're seeing so much chaos with little police activity that people, they want to live downtown, they don't want to be a part of it anymore.
And he's part of a downtown safety committee, and he's been sharing these videos now on Twitter. People down here are calling for towing of cars, more police patrols, even curfews. Out that idea of curfews, and she has announced, as we told you yesterday.
You hear these crackers are asking for a curfew now? Unbelievable. Now these crackers are asking for a curfew. You niggas work fast, man. You niggas work fast. George Floyd got killed on May 25th. And on August 19th, you got crackers asking for a curfew. They just got let out the house from COVID-19. They just lifted COVID-19 restrictions about a month ago. And now these crackers are asking for a curfew. Because you niggas is so out of control. You cannot make this shit up. You can't. You cannot make this shit up.
Parking videos now on Twitter. People down here are calling for towing of cars, more police patrols, even curfews. The mayor says she's not ruling out that idea of curfews. And she has announced, as we told you yesterday, parking lot downtown overnight to begin Thursday night.
Now they want you niggas to be curfew. It went from George Floyd, that's the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. Disband the police, defund the police. I'm a white ally. Burn the city down. Burn the city down. Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter. Police need to back off. Back off, police. Okay, we'll back off. A month later, put these niggas on that curfew. You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. The greatest novelists, the greatest authors of all time could never make this up. That May 25th, a fucking dope fiend would get killed. A dope fiend would die in police custody because he didn't get killed. He would die in police custody. A defund the police movement would start nationwide, led by white liberals, and by August 19th, they will be asking for you niggas to be put under curfew. By August 19th, you niggas couldn't even, it ain't even like, well, 5 years later, look at these pieces of shit liberals. 5 years ago, you were asking for to defund the police. And now, 5 years later, you're asking for a curfew. No. May 25th, get rid of the police. August 19th, put these niggas under a curfew. You can't make this shit up. It didn't even take you niggas 3 whole months for these crackers to ask for you niggas to be put under curfew. After curfew, we was all locked down in our houses for months. You can't make this shit up, man. Crackers like, they seen enough, man. They like, look, man. You sure you don't want to give it a year? I mean, just give it a year to... Give it a year to see... To see, so we can get a full picture. No. Put these niggas under curfew now. Put them under curfew now. But it takes time to see the full effects. This could just be an aberration. This could be a... No. Put these niggas under curfew today. But you do know that a curfew would also mean that you would be under curfew too. We don't care. Just curfew. We need a curfew. These niggas is out of control. Man, I may see you guys later on the live stream, but look out for the nightly news on Ock Nation. I'm gonna do a video for y'all tonight on Ock Nation News. Peace, love, and hair grease, man. Hit the like button on the way out if you haven't. Hit that Cash App and that PayPal on the way out if you haven't. Peace.